Welcome. Hello, everyone. My name is Jeanette, and today I'd like to talk to you on patience. So, the word patience can be described as the ability to wait for something, moral excellence, an admirable quality to have, capacity, habit, or even words in relation to the word patience as tolerance, long suffering, and forbearance. Why is patience an important skill in life? Now, do you see patience as a gift, a virtue, time, choice, response, or direct control? Is there any word or phrase you can personally relate to in your own life with patience? There are times in our life where we are impatient and we're very impatient to wait, especially if it's something so important to us that is directly impacting our life. The timetable of our own hopes and dreams and many other things that come in our life might happen or experience in certain ways, or maybe there's a certain result we're looking for, but it doesn't transpire, and it can be very disheartening to us because of the time and the lapse of time and how we're waiting for something. But know this, our lives, and let me tell you how God plays a role in our lives when it comes to that word of patience. God's timings at times does not really follow our own timetables. So you need to remember this. You see, we all have a certain purpose, will, upon our lives, that timing is something that has every good thing. And what I mean by that is in the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 3, verses 1 says, "For everything there is a season and a time for everything under heaven." So know this in your life, when patience is something that you need to learn, and it's a skill that you can develop. Um, there's a time for everything in our life, and everything does come to pass. But also, if you refer to the book of Psalms, which is such a great book, in chapter 37, verses 3 to 7, those verses are so wonderful. But the one verse I really want to focus in on is verse 7. Rest in the Lord and wait patiently for him. Waiting patiently is a very special time. It's a precious time. It's not wasted time. God is always at work in our life, and he's working on behalf each and every day by orchestrating certain activities in the background, and also something that is going to enhance our faith. How do you master your own patience? Now, I want to talk about something that's very sensitive. It's not to isolate anyone. This is a generalization of a talk. People sometimes do not comprehend the fullness of the impact and how their own actions, their words, or behavior happens each and every day. Now, what I mean by this, they're always only focused on their own viewpoints and what their views are and how it only matters to them only. But we have to be very, very careful and to learn to be patient, that even in our own trials, circumstances, and sometimes the situations we might end up going through, and especially sometimes the hardships that we might face, we maybe need to, sit back and know that, yes, with all that going on, sometimes there's unjust, unfair, or even painful circumstances we might encounter. But one thing I'm going to tell you right now is you need to learn to just step back and you need to be calm. And as you learn to do this, and as you grow and mature into this with other people in your life, know one thing. Trust that God is in total control of whatever's going on, right? Currently now you might be experiencing or whatever you have experienced throughout your life. And make sure you do not be afraid or have any fear of who these people are that instigate problems and issues that you might encounter. Always know something and remember this: God's glory will always be revealed, and of these motives, of the people's decisions, their choices, and their intentions. And the real goal really is that maturity level and of how you balance patience, accept patience, and how you handle things from a divine perspective. Try to grow on this. And in the book of Proverbs 16:32 states this: better to be patient than powerful, better to have self-control than to conquer a city. In James 1:3 also states, for you know that when your faith is tested, your endurance has a chance to grow. So let it grow. For when your endurance is full and fully developed, you will be perfect and complete, needing nothing. And as I leave that with you, I want to say this in a short little prayer. God, I thank you for everything that you're doing in our lives. Thank you for teaching us each and every day to be patient and not to be judgmental. Help us to learn to put ourselves in the other person's shoes. No matter what the circumstances are, give us that touch in our heart to be compassionate and to be full of love for others that are around us. We might not understand what's going on at the time, but just let us learn to be this way. And I want to thank you for watching today, and I want to thank you for supporting this channel. And I thank you for blessing you so much this week. Um, until next time again, I am trying to do these videos every 2 weeks now instead of a weekly videos. And sometimes you might get one or you might get a bonus in two. And thanks again. Have a wonderful week and God bless you all. Bye for now.